of us, and happy new month once again. I am happy to see many of you have joined this training, and this is a wonderful day, even a wonderful time to start this new month. My name is Ndungu. As you have heard, I am a lecturer by profession. I'm married. I'm a lecturer by profession, and I joined this opportunity now 8 years, just about to celebrate my 8th birthday in Neolife. And I'm truly excited when I look back and I see the day that I was invited to an opportunity. And as a lecturer, I was very busy teaching so many places. I had a full-time place I was teaching, and I was teaching in so many other universities on part-time. And the person who invited me told me that this is an opportunity I can work on part-time and I can make a lot of money. And my big problem was money. I had a salary, and yet I was not having money by 15. And the places I used to teach on part-time, they were not paying on time. They could even stay for 1 year, and we were still waiting to be paid. And therefore, when I was told that this opportunity I can make money, that is the reason why I joined. And when I came the first day, I listened to the opportunity. And I heard that in this opportunity, we have wonderful products that can take care of our health, that can take care of the chronic diseases. And after using the products and sharing the products, we can make the money, and we can also travel the world. So I was very happy to hear that these products are good, because I identified with people who gave their testimonies that day. And they said they had used the products. People are giving great testimonies of how the products had been able to change their lives. And I remembered at that moment that my mom was diabetic. And I said that if these people can be helped by the products to be healthy, then I need to join so that I can help my mother to be healthy and to be out of the condition that she was suffering from. Because I remembered me and my husband, every month, we had to take her to the hospital for clinic. And what was most disappointing was that even when we went for the clinic, the doctor used to add on the drugs. There was no time that she went home without drugs. She used to get so many of them until it reached a point where she said she doesn't want to take any more drugs. So we were in at such a point that we were wondering what we could do for her. Therefore, for me, I understood this opportunity immediately. I understood that the products are great, you can use them, and you can change your health. I also understood that you can make money, because even that day I saw somebody who had earned a check. The person who invited me that very day, I remember, he had a check of 467,000, money that he had earned that particular 1 month. I tried to look at that check and I say, this is money that I earn, maybe not even earning. This is money that I get when I go for a loan. I've never seen such money. I have never earned such money as a lecturer. So I really believe that I could earn that money in the future as I worked the business. So today life is different, because I have seen the health. My mom today at almost now 86 years, she's very healthy and not having the diabetic problem again. Today she does not take any tablet for diabetes from the hospital. She only uses our Neolife product. I have seen the money. I have traveled the world. And I'm so proud when I see people come in and they also are able to achieve what I have achieved. Like our upcoming PT Grace just introduced me, and I'm very excited, because for those who are members, you'll be able to see how much money this lady will be earning by Friday. We'll maybe be able to show you. And now you can believe that this is a great opportunity. So today, I don't want to say so much about myself. We are here to learn on weight loss program. And weight is actually a great problem that many people are fighting today, trying to fight this problem of weight today. So many people in the whole world. And actually, research has been done and statistics are there. And statistics shows that almost 70% of women are having the problem of weight. And 40% of men are also overweight or obese. So this is a real problem, especially I think for ladies, because we are seeing it is about 70%. And you know, the risk is so high for somebody who is having this weight, because when you're overweight, you actually attract so many problems. You increase your risk of the chronic diseases. And according to the research that has been done by World Health Organization, they say that, or they had said that by the year 2020, chronic diseases will account for almost 3 out of every 4 deaths. And today you can actually identify with that, that today, most of the diseases that are killing people are the chronic diseases. And weight is one of the most dangerous things that to have, because it attracts these chronic diseases like diabetes, the cardiovascular diseases, like the heart disease, cancer, arthritis, asthma, stroke, high blood pressure. All these are diseases that actually really go along with the people who are obese or overweight. And therefore today we need to see how we can be able to work on ourselves to have the ideal weight, or even to help people. One of the reasons we train as members is so that we can be able to help people who have issues with the problems that we learn, and even more so to help them with our Neolife solution. We always say that in Neolife, we are not doctors, by the way. Like I've said, I'm a lecturer by profession. So what I'm training today, I'm not training because I'm a doctor, but I'm training because there are things I've just learned here in Neolife. And I am talking about the Neolife solution, the products that I've seen people use, and they have been able to be helped. So today we are seeing that there is a rising number of people who are having this weight problem. Like now we can identify with what is happening from last year. We have this problem of COVID-19, and most people have been staying at home, working from home. Those people who are in the 5 counties, I'm one of them. I'm here in Nairobi. And we are also at another lockdown. Most people have been encouraged even to work from home. So you can imagine when you're working from home, you are seated from morning to evening. You're not working, maybe you're not taking time even to walk around and to do some exercise. You're being brought food on the table. You're taking your food, you're taking your meals, just seated there. So it means that you're not having very good metabolism for your body, because you're not doing the exercise. And therefore we are seeing that these conditions of people being inactive, not having time to do exercise, is actually increasing the obesity in people. And obesity is very serious and very costly, because we have seen one thing: when you are obese, you are a candidate of these lifestyle diseases. And when these lifestyle diseases get in, you'll actually start going to the hospitals, you'll start using so many drugs, and this is actually a cost on you. So that is why we need to really work on our weight, and we really have the ideal weight, so that we can also be able to enjoy ourselves. Sometimes people who are overweight, they have low self-esteem. You feel like you are not being accepted in the society and all that. And therefore, I want to look at how can we be able to take care of ourselves so that we can have the ideal weight. And so what are we supposed to do to have the ideal weight? Or if somebody is having the weight problem, what are the steps to take to have a healthy weight loss? And one of them is that if you are set to have a healthy weight, maybe you're overweight, and now you want to reduce the weight to that weight that you feel you're comfortable. So what are the steps that you need to take? The first step is that you need to set up your mind. Latest research by scientists has shown that you can still do a lot of physical activities. You can still try and check on your diet, but when your mind is not settled, when you're not in your right mindset, you may not be able to do much more. So we are saying that reduction of weight is also an issue of the mind. It is also an issue of the mind. So you must be set in your mind that you want to reduce the weight. You must put your mind that I want to reduce this weight. And as you start the program of reducing the weight, as you start doing the physical activities, as you start looking at your diet, your mind is already set that you want to do a weight loss. So that is very, very important. Then what are the steps that we need to take? The first step is that we need to sleep more. Sometimes when people do not have enough sleep, this is also another major cause of weight gain. So we are told that we need to sleep more. Of course, the scientists and the nutritionists, they tell us that we need to have 8 hours of very good rest and very good sleep. But how did we do that nowadays? Remember, nowadays people are very busy. People are working from 5 to midnight, very busy looking for money and not even having that time to take care of them, or even having care of their physical.
Glorified.
Please, let's take care of the noise. So we are saying we are supposed to have more time to sleep. It is very, very important to have a restful good night's sleep to maintain the normal metabolism. So research has shown that lack of sleep increases the level of a hormone in our bodies. We have a hormone known as a hunger hormone, known as ghrelin. Ghrelin is a hunger hormone, whereby when you don't sleep well, that hormone is very, very, very active and makes your metabolism to be, it makes your digestion to be very high, and in the process, you find that you want to eat more. It helps. It ensures that you are using a lot of energy is being spent, and the kilojoule burning is decreased by lack of sleep, and therefore that one can resort to weight gain. Also, when you don't sleep well, sometimes you find yourself having craving for some foods. There are people who crave for some foods. You find that there are people who crave for like sugary foods. They want to eat food with a lot of sugar. They want to take cakes and all that. And that one actually lowers the burning of the fat and actually can lead to a gain in weight. So another thing you need to do, another step you need to take when you're preparing for a weight loss is make sure that you are consuming food that is rich in high quality protein. Take food rich in high quality protein. Consuming high quality protein food in every meal is very, very important because high quality protein helps, it's easily digestible. It's easily digestible and it contains all the needed amino acids in proper ratios. So take a meal that is in high quality protein, avoid a lot of carbohydrates and very refined food. Very refined food is not very good for you, but very highly protein food is very good because it is highly digestible and actually has the required vitamins and minerals. So that is very important. Another thing you need to check when you want to have a healthy weight loss is that you need to do a lot of regular exercises. So regular exercises work in synergy with nutrition. So make sure, we have said you take food in high quality protein. Even if you are taking, like for example, we normally say that you take 3 meals in a day. So make sure that your breakfast has high quality protein, your lunch, and even your evening meal. Then on top of that, make sure you are doing a lot of physical activity. Sometimes you find that the whole day you have, as we had said from the beginning, you have been sitting in the office. You have got, if you are in the office in the morning, you got into your vehicle, you got into the office. You are there the whole day. In the evening, you get back to your vehicle. You get back to your house, you have not exercised at all. And that one can go on for a whole week or even a whole month. So that one is not very good for even your health, and even your weight can increase because of being inactive. So it is recommended that at least every day, take 30 minutes of physical exercise. And make sure that the exercise you are doing is going to make you to sweat. So if the exercise is not making you to sweat, it means still you are not burning enough kilojoules. And you can do an exercise that you love. There are very many exercises that you can do. There are those people who will love to jog even in maybe early in the morning or maybe in the evening, depending on when you can be free to do that. There are other people who will run, who love to run. There are others who will do an exercise like dancing. There are people who love to dance. If that is what you love to do, you can dance. You dance until you find that you are sweating because of dancing. That is very healthy. Or you can walk and walk for some distance, walk fast and make sure you are sweating. Others will do cycling. Others, they will do swimming. Others will do aerobic. Others will do weightlifting. So depending on what exercise you love to do, but make sure every day you take like 30 minutes and do some physical exercise or physical activities that will make sure you sweat, and that will help you to burn some kilojoules, and that will be very good. The other thing that you need to check on when you are checking on your weight, you are trying to look for a way of reducing your weight, is you mind your social environment. Your social environment is very important. Look at the people that you stay around with. Your social environment is very important in weight loss. You surround yourself with positive people and people who will support you, friends who will encourage you that you're doing well, not people who will say some negative things about maybe how you look. And as I said, some people, when they're having a lot of weight and they're not comfortable with how they look, they will not be happy when they make some comments. So if you are with those people who make comments that make you feel, they make you feel bad, it's very important that you actually get away from such people. So be with the people who will encourage you, be with friends that even will help you even when you're trying to do your physical activities. They can walk with you, they can run with you. That one will help you a lot. That is very good. But also remember that weight loss and maintaining that weight is actually something that you need to do permanently. That is why we are saying that you need to have a routine of making sure that as you mind your diet, as you are doing that activity of like walking, running, and all that, those activities that help you to change your weight. And even when you reach your ideal weight, maybe you have done all that, you have checked your diet, and even you have used maybe our Neolife solution to check on your weight. Also, make sure that to maintain that weight, make sure that you change your lifestyle. You change your lifestyle so that, for example, you have now gained the ideal weight, so that you don't go back to where you were. It is very important to check on your lifestyle all the time. Check on the things that makes you to gain weight, so that every day you're working on yourself to maintain the right weight. So having said that, we have the Neolife solution. I want to look at the Neolife solution now. Neolife is a wonderful, wonderful company. And actually, I've realized for the times that I've been in Neolife that Neolife has a solution to each and every challenges that we find ourselves facing in terms of health. And in our Neolife solution, there are those products, for those who are members, we have the catalog. And in the catalog, we actually have been given the Neolife solution. When you go to page 14, from page 14 to page 18 of our catalog, you will find that you've been given the products that we need to use, and even how we need to use these products so that we can lose the weight or we can get the ideal weight that we require. So I'll look at those products, and maybe I can also mention others, one or two, that can also go along with them. So the first product is ProVitality. ProVitality is a wonderful, wonderful product. ProVitality helps us to balance our, what we call our wellness triangle. We have our wellness triangle that shows us how we should eat every day, right from eating the whole grains, from eating the fruits and vegetables, from taking the right minerals that we need in our bodies, and from even making sure that we are checking on our fat and cholesterol levels. So ProVitality is a key product. It contains 4 products. One of them is 3NN. 3NN is a whole grain concentrate. So that one helps us to balance in terms of our taking of the whole grains, which is very important in our meals. In fact, we are told our meals should have 3/4 of every meal you take should have the whole grains. Those are the unrefined grains. In ProVitality, we shall find also the what we call the carotenoid complex. The carotenoid complex consists of the fruits and vegetables. We are supposed to take between 9 to 13 different fruits and vegetables every day to have a very good health. So in ProVitality, we shall find the carotenoid, very good. In ProVitality, we shall find the multimineral. The multimineral gives us the 23 essential minerals that we need. And we say that proteins are very good. When you are checking your weight, takes a lot of protein. Take a lot of proteins because they're highly digestible. So you'll find the multimineral. You'll also find the omega-3 salmon oil. And the omega-3 salmon oil is very good in removing any bad cholesterol in our system, in our bloodstream. So that is the ProVitality, and that is our first product that we need to take. Then we also need to take another product we call Neolife Shake. Neolife Shake contains high quality protein that are biologically complete with all the 22 amino acids and the 25 essential vitamins and minerals. So that is very good because we have just talked about taking off a lot of proteins. So the Neolife Shake contains 5 grams satisfying fiber that helps you to feel full faster and stay full longer. So within the Neolife Shake, we have the fiber. And fiber helps you to feel full faster. So you don't need to keep eating a lot. So when you take the Neolife Shake, like in a glass of Neolife Shake in the morning, you remain full the whole day. So maybe what you'll be taking is just a glass of water. So this one is very good. So fiber helps us to feel full faster and stay full longer, controlling our appetite and maintaining our energy levels, which are very key to achieving a healthy weight loss. So that is the Neolife Shake. It is also critical for muscle retention. So the Neolife Shake contains the proteins, again, that are critical for muscle retention. They're also critical for tissue repair and also helps us in the blood, in healthy blood formation and hormonal balance. So all those are the benefits of taking the Neolife Shake. The Neolife Shake also helps to regulate the sugars in the bloodstream and also to regulate the blood and what we call the glucosamine response, in our blood. So the Neolife Shake is a wonderful, wonderful product for somebody who wants to lose weight. I will be able to tell you how you are supposed to take these products once I'm through with talking about them. I'll tell you the program, what you should take in the morning, at break time, and even in the evening. So the other product that is very key in weight loss is the Neolife Tea. The Neolife Tea. Neolife Tea is a safe kilojoule solution that boosts energy levels while burning fat. So it is safe it is low kilojoule solution. It helps to boost our energy levels while burning the fat. So when you take the Neolife Shake, your energy levels will remain high because when you're doing the weight loss, you have to reduce the intake of the normal food that you take every day. So you have to change your program and reduce the intake of the normal food that you take every day. So this Neolife Tea will come in handy because it will help you to burn fat. At the same time, it will give you energy. So you will not feel like you are lethargic, you don't have the energy. So you'll be able to burn the fat and you will have the energy to work like normal. It promotes energy, fat burning, and efficient metabolism. That is the Neolife Tea. promotes energy, fat burning, and efficient metabolism. The Neolife shake is herbal blend, and it also enhances mental alertness, and well-being. So this product is also very good for people who want even to remain alert for long. So you have mental alertness, you'll not feel sluggish, and because that you are not taking as the normal food you are used to taking, you don't feel sleepy, sluggish. You'll have the energy, you'll have the mental alertness, and at the same time, you are burning the fat. So that is very, very good. So if you the Neolife tea is actually in powder form, but you can actually dilute it either in cold water or hot water, depending on what you like. So for those people who in the office, I mean, you can still carry it with you to the office, and you can use cold water or even hot water to, to dilute, just like tea, the normal tea we normally take. So that is the next product we need to take. So when you look at our product catalog, the Neolife company gives us those 3 products as the major products that we need to use for our weight loss. That is the Pro Vitality, that we have said it helps you to balance your wellness triangle. The Neolife shake that contains very good proteins. And now the Neolife tea that will help you to burn the fat, give you energy, and keep you alert as you continue. But on top of those products, we can also add others. We can add a product like the Amyton. Amyton is a very good product that helps in muscle retention. It is also a product that will help you to have lean tissue development. And it also helps in what we call fat mobilization. So that as you're losing the weight, there is good fat mobilization throughout your body. So we can also take the Amyton. Sorry, we can also take the Amyton. It's a very good product, especially when people have weight. You'll find that most of the fat actually accumulates around the waist and the stomach. So when you take the Amyton, it is able to remove that fat around your waist, your stomach, and it will be able to help the fat to be well distributed in your body. And that is we can also take the fiber tablet. Fiber tablet is also another very good product. We have said that Neolife shake contains the fiber tablet, the fiber that helps you to feel full for a long time, so that you don't have to keep eating a lot. But still, if it is okay with you, you can still use the fiber tablet. There are people even who have used 3NN and fiber tablet alone, and they have been able to give a testimony that they were able to lose weight. I have seen people that have just used fiber and 3NN alone, and they have been able to lose weight. So fiber tablet is good because it gives you the fullness. So when you take the fiber, and it is recommended that when you are using the fiber tablet, you take 4 tablets before the meal, the major meals. Like before your breakfast, have 30 minutes. 30 minutes before your breakfast, you take 4 tablets. Lunchtime, you can take another 4 tablets with a glass of water. In the evening, another 30 minutes before the meal, you can take another 4 tablets. So that is another wonderful product that you can use, and it will help you also to lose weight. Fiber supports optimal intestinal function. Yes, it supports the intestinal function. Because it gives you the fullness, and therefore you'll be able to eat very little, and you'll be able to lose the weight. So another product that we can add is the chelated calmer. It is good for strong bone and overall good health. It supports normal blood pressure, and also supports the muscle function, and it helps you to sleep well. We said in the beginning that you need to have a very good sleep. That will help you, but will go along with making sure that you are also not getting hungry, because when you don't sleep well, we said when you don't sleep well, you will actually make sure you will be feeling hungry more, and you may be tempted to eat more. So when you take the Calmag, it will make sure that you have strong bones. Remember, even when you have weight, there is a lot of maybe, what do I call it now? Pressure. You can have pressure on your bone structure. That is because the bone structure does not change. It is your body that changes and increases in size. So when you have the chelated Calmag, it helps your bone to be strong, to be able to carry you, and therefore you will not start having like what do you call it? Start having the knee aches, the arthritis. You know, we say that weight can attract diseases like arthritis. So chelated Calmag is another wonderful product that you can use. So those are the major products that we can use for our Neolife solution. So when you're using the 3 products, that is the Neolife shake, the Neolife tea, and the Pro Vitality as your ideal product to lose weight, this is the program that you should actually take according to the product, the catalog we have been given in your life. That is, in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, you will have to change the way you take your meals. If you've been using to taking bread and tea, now this time round you will stop that. So make sure that you take a glass of Neolife shake, take a glass of Neolife shake and Pro Vitality, a sachet of Pro Vitality that has the 4 products. So you take Pro Vitality and a glass of Neolife shake. That is for your breakfast. Remember, the Neolife shake contains fiber, so you'll not go hungry very fast. Then at break time or maybe 10 a.m., you can take a healthy meal, a healthy snack. A healthy snack is a snack that will contain a lot of fruits and vegetables. So make sure that in your healthy snack, there is a lot of fruits and vegetables, and maybe, yeah, that would be very ideal. And on top of that, you can take now the Neolife tea. Take a cup of the Neolife tea. Remember, the Neolife tea we have said will give you the energy, will burn fat, and will keep you alert. Lunchtime, again, you don't take the normal meal you used to take. You can take a glass of Neolife shake, take another glass of Neolife shake, and that one will be enough. So you'll not take another meal. Then at 4 o'clock, you can take another cup of Neolife tea. Take another cup of Neolife tea. Then in the evening, make sure that you take your meal early enough. Don't take your meal at 10 p.m. when you're just about to go to bed. Take your meal early enough, maybe by 6 or even 7 p.m. so that you'll have more time to be active before you go to bed. So in the evening, take a very healthy meal, a very balanced diet meal. That is for evening and when you are actually on the weight loss program. Follow that program and I'm sure you'll be able to see a change. And before you start your weight loss program, it's always good again to take your weight. Take your weight and maybe after every 1 week, you take your weight and maybe after every 1 week, you can continue to measure your weight to see how you are going. You can measure your bust, you can measure your waistline, your bust, and your what do you call this? Your hands. Yes, and then you can be able to see how you are actually progressing. So I want to stop there, but before we close the meeting, I have one of our great leaders, our world team leader, who is here with us. And I have seen her go do this program of weight loss not long time ago. And actually she was able to reduce her weight. And because she's here with us, I want to give her a chance to tell us her experience on the weight loss. And maybe she can add 1 or 2 things in case there is anything I've left out, because I also know that she's a very good trainer. And she has always trained us in this team. So I want to welcome our world team member, our friend, Amulavu. Margaret Amulavu, can you hear me? Grace, you can unmute Margaret so that she can be able to give us her testimony.
I'm just looking for her on the call.
Okay, Adsina, I hope you're still there.
I'm just checking on her. I can't see her, but let me check again.
Okay.
Yeah, she's there.
Okay, please unmute her. Margaret, I hope you can hear me. Please kindly give us your testimony.
Yeah, I can hear you, Purity. Let me just see if I can. Oh, okay. I think you can hear me. I was trying to see. I was trying to see if I can increase the size of the screen, but I think I'm not able to. That was a great session, a wonderful, wonderful session that Purity have done. Congratulations. And I'm saying that because I also saw you come in and you have really grown, and I'm really excited to be on this training. I want to say that it has been a great time. And one of the things I've benefited greatly from is what I call social capital. The friends I have had in the business, including Grace, Purity, Ndungu, and the rest of you who are on the call. My name is Margaret Amulavu. Before this business, I used to work for a bank, an international bank. And after 8.5 years, I chose to resign and stay at home to take care of my children because the job was stressful. And a year after I left the bank, I was introduced to this great business, which I've done for the last 24 years. And I think leaving the bank was the best decision I ever make. I have no regrets at all. So I've seen my children grow, and it's been such a joy and a privilege to be there at each and every milestone they have had. I've not had to give excuses that I can't be at a school function. I cannot be there when they need me. And it has just been great and awesome. Yes, I did the weight program. In 2019, I found myself very big, actually moved from size 14 to size 20. And so one day, my husband and I from church, a friend congratulated my husband. And he said, somebody has said congratulations. And I said, why are they saying congratulations? Because my pot was just big. And they thought we were expecting a baby. And that really got me off guard. I mean, when you put on weight, you don't really realize. And that really got me off guard. And so that Sunday, I decided how I must lose the weight. And I'd gotten to a size where I felt that one day my husband will be asked when your mother is going home, because I actually now did look like his mother because of my big size. And I decided that I am actually going to go to the gym with him. My husband has been, he has done exercises for the last almost 20 years without a miss, every week, at least 3 times for almost 20 years. And so I decided that Sunday that he wouldn't even wake me up. I actually woke him up the following day on a Monday. And I said, now I'm going to join you to go to the gym. And I went to the weight program, like Grace said. I used the Provitality, the Neolife shake, the Neolife tea, and I added myself the fiber tablets. And I did it consistently for at least 3 months. And by the time I did 6 months, I'd actually lost 15 kilos. I moved from a size 20 to a size 14, and that was just amazing. It felt great, it felt good. And I want to say that that program is very, very comfortable. And actually, it makes the family eat a healthier meal. And what I can say, Grace has said, Purity has said that not sleeping well can actually contribute to you adding weight. So if you're not getting your 6 to 8 hours, you need to make sure that you're actually sleeping your 6 to 8. And she's talked about using CalMag, and you can also use Herbal Rest and Relax. If you're not sleeping well, you're going to add on weight. And then the other thing I can say is that, of course, the exercises at least 3 times a week. And it's not like you have to go to the gym. You can use a skipping rope. You can climb up the stairs several times. You can go for a walk. I mean, there are many things you can do. You can dance. You talked about dancing. Dancing is a great, great exercise. Just put the music you like and dance for at least half an hour until you sweat or there's a change in heart rate. And then the Neolife shake is great. The alertness of the brain, because you need it, because sometimes there are some weight programs that actually slacken the brain function when you don't use the right product. So the protein in the Neolife shake is excellent in controlling the sugar levels. We call it a glycemic response, just how sugar behaves in your body, because weight has got to do a lot with that. The other thing that can affect your weight is that you could have an hormonal challenge. For ladies, you know, you've got an hormonal challenge. If you get things like PMS, premenstrual syndrome, you get annoyed some days before your periods, you've got aches, sensitivity in the breast, you've got bloating, you're moody, and maybe you've got an irregular cycle. That could be an indication of that you've got an hormonal challenge. For the men, you'll know you've got an hormonal challenge if you start having features like a woman. You suddenly get a bust, you've got your backside protruding, And maybe if you wore a dress like us, nobody would know whether you're a man or a woman. That is a sign of an hormonal imbalance, getting a pot and having features that look like a lady. Then if that is the case, if you have an hormonal challenge, then you also need to take the herbal products. For the ladies, feminine herbal, for the men, masculine herbal. It is good for you to take your meals in time, at least replace 2 of your main meals with the shake. And if you want variety, we've got all the 3 shakes. You can buy 2 shakes at any given time. You can use one variety at lunchtime and another variety at in the breakfast. And then the other thing that I found very useful is that you need to take a lot of water. Sometimes your system is not working well because you're not taking enough water. At least you need to take 8 glasses on a minimum, or 2 liters. But the men need up to 13 glasses because the men sweat a lot. They need more water than us ladies. And then of course you need to sleep 2 hours after your meal. You should not eat and go to bed because you're taking all that food to bed, so it is not right. So 2 hours before your bedtime, you should have eaten. And so actually your heavier meal should be your breakfast, then your lunch gets lighter, and by supper you should do very, very light meal. Just something to keep the stomach going. I found the fiber tablets very good because they make your elimination excellent, because also if you've got a problem with elimination, you're probably having toxins in the body that are actually waste. So the fiber tablets, the beauty is that they like Purity said, they actually swell to 50 times their ordinary size. The distributors, you could do an experiment, get a glass of water, put it halfway, put two tablets of fiber. Within half an hour, they'll have filled the bottom part of the glass. That's exactly how they behave in the stomach. They reduce the size of your stomach because we tend to eat until we feel full. So it gives you a sense of fullness and also reduces the hunger pangs. Because if you wait until you get too hungry, that's when you eat the wrong thing. And that's why we say in our weight loss program, you eat 5 times a day, but you lose weight. I know some people go on hunger strike and that doesn't help, because whenever you go on hunger strike, what actually happens is that the day you eat, because your body has not stopped functioning because you're on hunger strike, your cells are still functioning, your eyes, your metabolic system is still functional. The day you eat, your hungry cells decide to store everything because they don't know when you're going to go for hunger strike again. So that is why when you go on hunger strike, the day you start eating, instead of the body burning fat, it stores it. And so you put on all the weight plus more. And then Amiton is great. If you just want a faster weight loss program, you could use your Neolife tea during the day. And then Amiton, you use it 3 hours after your last meal. Because if you use it immediately after a meal, it will burn the food, but it needs to burn the fat and convert it to energy. And Amiton is great because it's a fat burner. It's for making sure that you're toned up, because there are people who lose weight and they've got all this loose skin everywhere once the fat is gone. So Amiton is a body toner, so it makes you have firm muscles, tones up your body so that you are firm and strong. So what I liked about the program is that it's comfortable, it's not hard. Fruits and vegetables play a big role. For me, I would do fruits before one of the main meals. I would just do a fruit salad and try and count the colors. We say a good fruit salad should have 6 to 9 different colors of fruits and vegetables. So usually when I do fruits, I count the colors, not just a mixture of fruit salad. You count the colors because the colors make a difference. And then I want to say that having a good mental, a positive mental attitude, get a picture of how you want to look. If I go and get a dress that you really like of the size you want to be, and make sure it's so expensive that when you see it, then you're not losing. You are feeling bad because of how much money you have put into it. Actually, that's what I did. I went and got a very nice dress that cost me about 15,000. And I said, I must do something to fit into this dress. And of course, seeing that dress every day and I'm not fitting into it was really a challenge. And then finally, I want to say that in our weight program, you lose both kilos and inches. Inches are the places that Purity said you need to take measurement of your weight when you start. Take your bust, take your hips, take your upper arm and your thigh, because those places are the ones that have got the fat. So a weight loss program, you lose weight and you'll also lose inches. You realize that things are not holding you as tight, especially the arm area, your waistline, your thighs, your hips. And after the weight loss program, a few things can happen. For the ladies, you could lose your bra size. Probably the bra you wear is not actually your size, it's just fat. For men, they lose even their pant size, the size they are wearing for their pants. They lose a shoe size. Most men's fat stores in their legs. You won't believe it. So they could even lose a shoe size. So when that happens, just know it is part of the weight program. And we are not now losing weight for the sake of fashion. Before we used to say we were keeping our figure. That is not the case. It's just for health. You need to be a good size because of your health, because weight attracts all the other diseases. So if you've got any health challenge, be it diabetes, be it cancer, maybe not cancer, be it blood pressure, be it arthritis, asthma, and if you have weight, the first thing to do is actually get rid of that weight, because the weight is the biggest culprit. So it's good to be a good weight, and it feels nice. I feel younger, I feel good. When I work with my son who's now 29, they sometimes think I'm his girlfriend. In fact, the other day I told him nitakupotezea market, so I don't want to work with him anymore, otherwise girls will keep off. Thank you, Purity. I think I had, and it is a wonderful, wonderful program, very comfortable. And I know people say it is expensive, but I want to ask you, expensive compared to what? How much do you spend on your fuel every month? How much do you spend on that phone? Between your food and house rent, which one takes more? And yet that body is the one that ensures that every other thing runs. So I want to challenge those people who say it is expensive. And I want to say it is the last weight program you'll ever do. Once you lose the weight, you don't have to continue. You can use the products to just maintain. Thank you very much, Purity and Grace, for that session. I think that is what I can share. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Margaret. Thank you for your wonderful testimony. And indeed, I have seen you. You've really lost weight. And you are a true testimony that our products work. And you really look good, I must tell you that. And I just want to say that we've come to the end of this training. And thank you so much, PT Purity, for training us so well, together with our leader, Margaret, giving a powerful testimony, because we say that you will only understand the power of these products when you use them. I also want to appreciate every leader who was on this call, the distributors, and our guests. Please talk to the person who had invited you. I also want to tell you that tomorrow, Wednesday, we have our recognition starting from 7:30 p.m. East African time. So please join us. We shall be recognizing our work for the month of March. We shall be celebrating a lot, and we have a great guest coming all the way from the US, our Director of Sales North America, and he will be with us, Cesar Galaza, and so many other leaders. So don't miss tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. East African time. Let's meet to celebrate and wear your dancing shoes. So have a good night, and thank you everyone for joining us on this call. Thank you for all our leaders joining us from different places. We appreciate all our leaders joining us from Africa and beyond. Good night and have a good evening.